Hey Riley, just up to round 7 of the VFL season, and it is now Port Melbourne versus South Melbourne. Just making a few changes to the teams. They certainly are dominating. Nothing before I get to the game, and just got to go check to see who they got next. Their next game's against arch rivals Werribee. Should be a win for the Seagulls against the Werribee Tigers.
Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. We're live from the Northport Oval. This is the round 7 match between Port Melbourne and Southport. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the Swans. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start, they'll be hard to stop.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. It's 10th versus 14th. And they're just about ready to put it
Definitely.
all.
I reckon they'll go 7-0 at the end of this round before we go to round 8.
We're ready for a start. Grundy.
I reckon
the first hit out. Warner. He ran into a brick wall. Heaney. The Swans.
Going to check to see in the future stream who they got in round 8.
Wicks. He's kicked it like an arrow.
It didn't take him long to get on the score.
And, well, South Melbourne are off to a pretty good start. And I reckon you'll be one of their new recruits next season once after leaving your time at St Kilda will be coming to an end.
Darcy palms it down. Warner, row bottom. That's commitment to the cause. Brayshaw. Reed got to the right position and hung on. Can anyone take a mark? Sarong makes good contact. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Roberts to bring it back in. Grundy can keep it moving. Searching kick. Warner all on his own. Lloyd. Wicks. He'll feel that one. Great tackling technique there. Darcy showing his skills. Mitchell. Reed. He might have done better. Brock. Warner. Is anyone home? It must be his birthday. Careful ball movement. Mills in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. McCarthy clears the area. Roberts. Roses had his name written all over it. By hand. Blakey can get it and go.
I've got a feeling, I reckon, after...
Reed, dangerous place to turn it over.
Got a feeling after your in the AFL seasons, after your time at St Kilda comes to an end, Riles, I reckon most likely you could be looking to get a trade to either the Crows or maybe Port Adelaide to come back to South Australia to be closer to Woodville West Torrens.
The Swans have started brightly with the first two. Grundy with a deft tap. Warner. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Good work rate. They're moving the footy well here.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Roberts goes short with the kick in. He's stopped in his tracks. Mills, he might have thought about hand passing. That's come off the instep and it's gone out on the full. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Warner says thank you very much.
He'll want to make the most of this. Who knows how long it'll be before he gets another chance.
Hasn't got hold
Sounds
of that
like a good
one.
plan.
It'll be a behind.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Wicks, he's suddenly a popular man. That's a bruising tackle. Squeezes the kick. Brayshaw, feeling the heat. They're tackling with great intent. Darcy wins the tap. Mitchell will take some stopping. Brayshaw, Sarong. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's valuable when your midfielders pick the right moment to go forward and kick a goal.
The Borough have got it back to 3 points. The big men fly. Brayshaw, can he get it out? They've put themselves under pressure. Mills, he's been busy so far. Pearce gathers. He's got support. That's a bit of a waste. Boot, ball, goal!
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
The Swans have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. Grundy with a deft tap. Warner, Sheldrick, lays it off. Taken to ground. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Darcy wins the tap. Brayshaw, Mitchell throws it on the boot. Jackson, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Drives it deep. McInerney tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Draper.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Good match so far. The big men fly. Sarong, Sheldrick accepted the invitation. Warner gets his kick despite the heat. Pearce spoils. Look at him go. Thought his way through it. Heaney runs onto it. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he had no prior. Grundy wins the hit out. Warner. Good disciplined defence. Curnow, he's got it.
That set play worked a treat, but at the same time, their opponents were generous in allowing it.
The Swans have got the margin back beyond a goal. The big men fly. Sarong, Mitchell, he's been dispossessed. The defenders will be nervous. Wicks outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Not good footy there. Couldn't get a disposal. Warner, he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Swans away to a flyer. Darcy wins it out of the centre. Sarong, Brayshaw leading from the front. They've given it back. Keeps it low. Can't get hold of it. Hapley. Ryan went bang. Brayshaw. The Swans on the ball now. Attracted a crowd. No leniency from the umpire there.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Reed towards the goal mouth. Punched away. It's loose inside the 50. Blakey wins and he needed to. Dangerous place to lose it.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Grundy, the winner there. Warner, they're a big chance here. That's an impressive mark.
They've hit the ground running and a goal here.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Break.
Branxton Dolphins colours, they look like Christie's BJ. Inclusive colours.
Not a gimme
Because
goal. Probably should have been
Branxton and
kicked
Christie's
nevertheless.
BJ got the similar Guernsey.
Ryan heads wide with
Williamstown's look like the old West Torrens Football Club colours, which was their home Guernsey from like the 80s.
McRae on a lead. Can he find a teammate? This is good ball movement. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. They've opened them up here. Clever kick. Roses wins the contest hands down. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Can he hit a target? They've got a problem now. The defence is disorganised. McCarthy read that one like a book. McRae has found some space. The Borough are out of trouble. Draper, that's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Takes the short option. Honours the lead. Good kick. Tracy has it within range. What's he got on offer? They need a mark. Sturt, strong grab. He will surely make this count.
They don't come easier.
He converts and narrows the margin.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Borough having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Sarong, McRae, blasts away. Tracy gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
Did all the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
Roberts, tasked with the kick in. Rowbottom has charged into space. Sheldrick, that one was always his. He's made a bright start. McRae couldn't hold it under pressure. Warner takes the hand pass. Rowbottom, Roses gets the kick away. Centre square, loose ball. Wicks hacking it forward. No wonder coaches go grey. Normally delivers. McRae, Sarong, Mitchell knew where the help was. Sturt, Reed, key contest coming up. Hamling is there in defence. Short pass looks good. Cunningham, all on his own. That's a useful ball. McCartan pushes into space and receives the footy. Waiting for someone to come at him. Amati can keep it moving. Sheldrick, he's caught. Stoppage coming up on the wing. He's set upon. Grundy wins the hit out. Warner, Sheldrick, can they find a late goal? No way through there, and they'll reset. Jackson with a deft tap. The team physios will be working overtime. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Grundy wins it down. Graham, he's run into trouble. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Grundy, Campbell, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Bolton to bring it in. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Borough had more clearances in the first term, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. They'll need to tidy up their disposal and generate some more threatening forward 50 entries to ensure that they take advantage of their midfield ascendancy.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Jackson wins it down. Sarong, he's everywhere at the moment. Wicks. They're moving the footy quickly. Hapley, desperate defence. Squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. It's a tough game. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire will have it. Jackson with a deft tap. Graham, he's been accosted. Rinse and repeat. Grundy gets his hand to it. Graham, Reed, Jackson. Doesn't often waste it. Voss, will he look for a target or go himself? Searching kick. Sturt read it well and claims the mark.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Borough are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Grundy wins it down. Warner. Clean pickup. This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Bolton with the footy. He's hit up the lead. That's good vision. Warner working hard and being rewarded. McCarthy. The Borough moving the ball well. Graham on centre wing is marked. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Hoskin Elliott has got
Looks
loose.
very low scoring
kick
in the
is
second
precise.
quarter.
He's had little impact so far.
1 point game in it in favour of Port
Marks
Melbourne.
inside 50 and can have a shot.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Borough with a bit of breathing space now. Jackson has got on top. Sarong. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Warner, Rowbottom, looking to hit up the short option. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? The defenders will be nervous. That's a strong mark.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. Tidy ball. McCarthy presents in space. The Borough are red hot at the moment. Dersma in the clear. He's been quiet. Reed. That's good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Warner with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. Who's at home? Grundy clears the area. Sturt. Cunningham with the big fist. Hamling. McInerney hasn't seen a lot of it. Manages to find a teammate. Good looking kick. Cunningham in some space on the wing. He's got an option in the centre square. Well played. Wicks. He just keeps racking up disposals. Curnow. He's taken a beauty.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Should kick the goal now, and does.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The margin's back to just a point. Jackson wins it down. Sarong trying to find a path. Reed. looking to extend this margin. Lace out. Great footy.
He'd kick this more often than not.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
That's called a here. I reckon Williamstown should be able to win that game.
The Borough with a steadying goal.
Add to this game, I think I'm going to be extending this live stream to Werribee versus Williamstown.
Jackson. Lloyd doing what he does best.
Are you excited for this one, Riley, between the rivals Werribee and between Williamstown and their arch rivals Werribee?
That's a waste. Careful ball movement. Row bottom on a lead. The Swans might be about to start something. Good work rate. Wicks, dangerous to leave on his own. Lloyd, Campbell, only knows one way. Goes very wide. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Row bottom, spoils. Wicks, it's not a fair fight. They're tackling with great intent. Grundy wins it down. Warner. Draper went bang. McDonald pokes it into the pocket. Pearce, they must be sick of the sight of that. Curnow, can he find a teammate? Campbell runs onto it. He's gone. Thought his way through it. Dersma needs a good decision. Throws it on the boot. Ball to be won on centre wing. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. The defence has fallen down. Hapley works hard to present.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
You've got to be taking these sorts of opportunities, especially when you're behind.
Ryan to bring it in. Draper has found some space. Probing ball. McCarthy working hard and presenting well. Ignoring the corridor for now. Warner, great hands there. McCarthy has pushed up. Reed, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Grundy with a deft tap. Warner. That can't not be a free. Takes the logical option. Cunningham. Graham is there to save the day. McDonald in some space now. He's generally a good kick. Wicks wins it back. Great mark. Lloyd. Is anyone home? Honours the lead. They've got them on the overlap. Hapley.
Williamstown should be able to come back from here.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They were looking likely to score for a little while, and finally they've found a way through.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Jackson with a deft tap. Sarong. Cunningham tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Blakey. Warner. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Hapley can just about finish it himself. Into the pocket he goes. Curnow. He's kicked it like an arrow.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Swans in front now. Good ruck work. Sarong. You can't question his commitment. Decides to go. Spears it to full forward. Hoskin Elliott drops into the hole and marks.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
You should have done better there. You've got to make those count.
Lloyd to bring it back in. Roses makes position. Good kick. McDonald has charged into space. Can he hit a target? Cunningham can keep it moving. Heaney in the centre square. That's a useful ball. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. It's loose inside the 50. Graham gets back and should repel. Sarong all on his own. Voss, Sturt. He's done brilliantly. Punched away. McInerney to no one in particular. He didn't break stride. Lloyd receives a clever hand pass. Warner takes a beauty. Heaney, Roses. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Pearce. We've seen that before. That's poor play. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy showing his skills. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
The Borough have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
We've got two hungry midfields going head-to-head, and there's very little to choose between them at the moment. If one can get on top, even for 10 minutes, it could make a big difference. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of additional supply.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Big clearance to win here. Graham, McRae comes steaming through. Reed plays on. That's not going to be a goal. I thought he was going to kick it himself. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Dudley, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
One kick game again. Darcy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Brayshaw. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Reed, Bolton. He's been dispossessed. Called for a push.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Terrific forward pressure. Great tackling technique there. Important clearance here. Brayshaw, Sturt. He's been accosted. The fans will be happy to see this. We will do it all again. Grundy wins the hit out. Warner, he might have thought about hand passing. The Borough have won it back. Reed runs onto it. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
That's a fourth lead change. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Graham, Brayshaw, Darcy. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They've bottled it up. Grundy wins it. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Uses the non-preferred. Time to turn on the Jets. Blakey affects the turnover. Comes free in the tackle. Wicks accepted the invitation. Kicks inside the forward 50. Campbell. Up and under. Heaney had his name written all over it.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Brayshaw, Mitchell. Graham collects the half volley. Reed dishes it off. Good build-up. Heads for the pocket. No one can mark. Cunningham. It fell into his arms. Thumped away. Rowbottom. Gets his kick despite
60 to 64, almost the same score in the game.
And being rewarded. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Amati has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
9 different goal kickers, and there could be more yet.
The Swans with a break now. Grundy palms it down. Warner, a model of consistency. That's a dreadful hand pass. The defenders will be nervous. Wicks is hard to beat one-on-one. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Brock wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Well-weighted kick. Reed on a lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. McCarthy in the clear. The Borough moving the ball well. And they're away. Manages to find a teammate. Sees something he likes. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option. And this looks promising. Hoskin Elliott. Brayshaw. Advantage paid. McCartan in the centre square. Wicks. Roses. Dangerous to leave on his own. Can they get another one? The Borough have been caught napping.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. The Borough might be about to start something. The kick is precise. He's hit up the lead. Taking time to assess the options. Dudley. Who's front and centre? McCartan. Feeling the heat. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Rowbottom runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Wicks, he's taken a beauty. The defence is disorganised. Drops the football. Curnow snares the loose ball. Quick snap is off target.
Perhaps if the target had been the side of a barn, he'd have had more chance. And again, maybe not.
Bolton to bring it back in. McDonald pushes into space and receives the footy. Good work rate. Careful with the kick. They might be out here. The Swans with an opportunity now. Lloyd. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Dersma has got loose. McDonald. Sturt working hard and presenting well. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Quality delivery by foot. Can he find a teammate? Tracy! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
That's mark number 4 and he's putting together a decent game.
Tracy has 2 today. Make it 3.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One straight kick is all that separates the sides. Darcy wins the tap. Sarong can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Roses takes the mark and can extend the margin. Probing ball. Defence 101 there. Ryan met solidly. That's a great tackle and it's been rewarded.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. He's batting at 100% so far.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Bolton with the footy. McDonald can keep it moving. Brayshaw has found some space. Neat little worm burner. Bolton works hard to present. Graham all on his own. He might have thought about the corridor. Well played. This is good ball movement. Dudley under pressure. Dersma. That's not ideal. Bolton. Graham by hand. Reed. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire says he had no prior. Darcy wins it. Mitchell. Sarong running in support. Rowbottom runs onto it. Grundy. Draper went bang. Sheldrick. Can he impose himself on the match? Rosas. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. And that's a letdown. Normally delivers. Sheldrick looking to extend this margin. Warner. Great work ethic to push forward and present.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Darcy with a deft tap. Sarong. Brayshaw. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Grundy smashes it out of there. Warner. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's having a dirty day. No wonder coaches go grey. Brock got a fist in. Amati, an ever-present threat. Curnow drops into the hole and marks.
The Swans have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
No problems there.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Swans with the past 2 goals. The big men fly. Warner, they can smell victory. Amati with a chance to run. Can he hit a target? Curnow! That's a big play.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
He shoots it goal. How's the kick? No good.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Borough have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Rowbottom. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
What's he got on offer? Heads for the pocket. The Sharon hits the deck. Darcy, Sturt. Goal coming up.
Crucial to get the first of the term. If it had gone the other way, they'd have had a mountain to climb.
The Borough are not gone yet. Darcy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Hoskin Elliott, Mitchell, conservative kick, Boss, marks. That's hard to stop.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Wicks has charged into space. Tidy ball. Blakey working hard and being rewarded. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. McRae, good kick. Dersma might fancy himself here. He's been quiet. That's a strong mark. Can he finish it off?
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Borough will not lie down. The big men fly. McRae, Mitchell, a bit of a panicked handball. Dudley needs a good decision. Sarong managed to get out despite the tackle. Reed squeezes the kick. It's loose inside the 50. Cunningham gets to it first. Amati couldn't mark. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The two big men do battle. Heaney is there. Rowbottom, Mills, the Swans are good with their hands. Hapley, he's got support. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Grundy, it looks a well-oiled forward line.
This for goal number 5. He's proving the difference between these two sides.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Ryan goes short with the kick in. Sarong gets his kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. That's a quality hand pass. The Borough should be able to clear now. McDonald kicks to centre wing. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Blakey, dangerous to leave on his own. Goes long. Pearce wins it back. Great mark. He's generally a good kick. The Borough are out of trouble. Mitchell presents in space. Ryan. Voss on centre wing is marked. Picking their way through. Alarm bells are ringing. Crosses the paint. It's a poor inside 50. Can they get something going? The kick is precise. McInerney hasn't seen a lot of it. The Swans moving the ball well. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Cunningham makes position. I've liked his game today. Mitchell in the right spot at the right time. Seizes the moment. Ryan, he's drawn a crowd. No way through there, and they'll reset. Important clearance here. Graham, got to get it forward now. Darcy, Sturt, has it within range.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
You can't blame him for having a crack. He's having a terrific game.
Roberts to bring it back in. Rowbottom. Finds himself in space. He's completely miscued that.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger. He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
The Swans can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Back into play. Wicks. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. He might have thought about the corridor. Looking for some quick ball movement. Roberts takes the safe option. Amati on a lead. Curnow has found some space. Key contest coming out. Papley had his name written all over it.
Opportunity for a check side here.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Swans have steadied after they were challenged. Darcy slaps it out. Brayshaw should be in the votes today. Sarong, he's stopped in his tracks. Dersma marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Sturt will finish off a tremendous passage of play.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's missed it.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Sheldrick can keep it moving. That's skillful. He's hit up the lead. Clever kick. Cunningham works hard to present. Takes the short option. Rowbottom has found some space. Roses. This is good footy. Useful hand pass. He's everywhere at the moment. McDonald normally delivers. Thumped away. McInerney keeps it low. That's well played. He doesn't waste many. It's a bad mistake. He's had little impact so far. Not sure what the idea was there. What's he got on offer? Good-looking kick. Punched that like he meant it. Reed, Sturt, the Swans have denied them the corridor. They've given it back. That's a bruising tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Big clearance to win here. Sarong. Lloyd making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's been accosted. Throws it on the boot. Mills is hard to beat one-on-one. Doesn't often waste it. Jordan couldn't hold it under pressure. Hapley just had to get it out. Mills. They're moving the footy quickly. Campbell on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He'd kick this more often than not.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Ryan, tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. He's been prolific. Dersma, always looked likely. Out wide with the kick. Voss, he's so good in close. Dudley, Roses, desperate to win it back. Navigated the traffic. McDonald, well played. Nice little give. They'll sweep this ball forward. Wicks gets to the front spot. They're playing with purpose and poise. Lloyd, all on his own. Just needs an accurate kick now. Only a behind.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Ryan brings it back in. Good work rate. McCarthy with a chance to run. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bolton pushes into space and receives the footy. Hoskin Elliott in the clear. Grundy spoils. Dudley, was that a throw? Roberts affects the turnover. Heaney takes another contested grab. Grundy absorbs the pressure. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Grundy showing his skills. Reed, Graham. McInerney is proving hard to pass. McCartan, might be time for one more score here. Sarong, Warner, popped up out of nowhere. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The Swans emerge victorious and get their season back on track with a much-needed win. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Swans have banked some valuable points and will feel like they've got a lot of improvement in them, which is exciting. We saw some glimpses today of where this side could end up, and their fans should be excited for what's to come.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.
Well, I'm up to Werribee versus Williamstown now. That was a great your debut you had in your career mode, Riles. Fraka come back for the goals. It's also on the way back. We'll drop Holman for Adams to get some extra defensive cover. We'll drop Davies, bring back Humphreys. Three comes back in for Werribee.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Chirnside Park. This is the round 7 match.
Werribee haven't lost the game yet at Avalon Airport Oval.
It's early in the season.
I reckon the Seagulls would be a good chance to win the winning then. Arch rivals Werribee's winning run there.
The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Seagulls. 2 top 4 sides and both with aspirations this year. Today's an opportunity to lay down a marker and perhaps claim a psychological edge.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. It's first versus second, and it's just about all systems go for what should be a beauty.
And it was a bad game. That was losing by 50 points. Even against a really good team.
A great game in prospect.
I think it might have been against, say, maybe the
wins the first rack
probably the Richmond,
Graham,
probably the Richmond reserves or something.
Miller, that's good work rate. Up and under. Defence 101 there. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Burn-Jones has found some space. Jones, he ran into a brick wall. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The 2 big men do battle. Wines, Edwards. Can they get something going? Anyone's ball. Jones, he's wrapped up. He's drawn a crowd. Rinse and repeat. Witts wins the tap. Anderson, Graham in the right spot. The Seagulls should score here. Greenwood has it within range.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That was a great first game for yourself, Riley. 3 goals,
Taking the game on, there's no reason
1 point and 20 touches.
In front of goal.
Farrell to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Can he hit a target? Miller picks off the pass. That's a useful ball. Burn-Jones tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. McAndrew, the winner there. Edwards, Aliyah, does well under pressure. Have they weathered the storm? Neat little worm burner.
And you also got BOG honours on debut.
Keeps it low. Ugle-Hagan couldn't mark. Keys squeezes the kick. Powell makes good contact. Peatling attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Witts smashes it out of there. Graham got to get it on quickly. Which way will it bounce? Farrell in the right spot at the right time. Jones all on his own. Peatling, dangerous to leave on his own. Somehow release the ball. Throws it on the boot. Butters got a fist in. Graham. Walter has a real turn of pace. That's not going to work. Punched away. Greenwood. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
A couple of false starts haven't come back to bite. They always look likely to get the first goal.
The Seagulls are up and about early. The two big men do battle. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Wits looking for territory, like Batman and Robin. Graham, he's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Charlson has got loose. Great play. Anderson wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Reed. They're on point so far. That's well played. Wits with a chance to run. Rioli. Greenwood. He's so good in close. Reed. King. He might have thought about hand passing. Keys. Worrell. The pressure is fierce. He'll be annoyed by that. Graham. They're tackling with great intent. McAndrew gets his hand to it. Wines. Edwards. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Ugelhagen. He's been busy so far. Who's front and centre? Peatling. That's almost worth a kick. Charlson. McAndrew. It's become a game of keepings off. Ballard is a rock in defence. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Miller presents in space. Andrew works hard to present. They're moving the footy well here. The Seagulls are up and about early. Wits in the clear. Anderson.
Well, they
makes
certainly
position.
are
What's he
162
got on
years
offer?
old.
There goes the kick inside the 50.
And
McAndrew is a welcome presence in defence.
They were
Waiting
founded
for
in
someone to come at
1864, the same year as Carlton.
Butters has charged into space. Honours the lead. That's skillful. Charlson. This is good footy. Picking their way through. Well played. Searching kick. Bennett clears the area. Keys puts his head over it. When one tackle just won't do. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Wits wins it down. They have a good understanding, those two. Who's at home? Drew can go back and shoot at goal.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Noble with the footy. Bennett. The Seagulls have started well. What can they muster from the back half? Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Rao on a lead. And they're away. They've opened them up here. Rao. Euland running in support. The kick is precise. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Drives it deep. Rioli is there to save the day. Lowers the eyes. Euland with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tidy ball. Graham pushes into space and receives the footy. Rioli. Murray with the big fist. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Looking to hit up the short option. Wits. Rao. Good build-up. This deserves a goal. Farrell gets there first. On the non-preferred. He's set upon. Cops some unwanted attention. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Wits got his palm to it. Anderson leading from the front. He's run into trouble. We'll have another ball up. McAndrew wins the tap. Wines. Drew. Butters. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Ugelhagen outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Good kick. That's a strong mark. He will surely make this count.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Tigers are within a point. Witt's got his palm to it. Anderson, there goes the kick inside the 50. Brown drops into the hole and marks.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
They'll be hoping the ball isn't whisked down the other end for a goal. It's a bad feeling when that happens.
Farrell heads wide with the kick in. Burn-Jones marks in the back pocket. Good looking kick. Jones working hard and presenting well. The Tigers are out of trouble. Can he impose himself on the match? Greenwood, Hewland, this is promising. Some indirect ball movement here. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Collins spoils. Look at him go. Hewland all alone in the centre square. The Seagulls showing some good signs early. Just has to hit a target. The kick lets them down. The Tigers might be about to start something. Manages to find a teammate. He might have thought about the corridor. Rochelle on centre wing is marked. Aliyah, Bergman. The defenders will be nervous. Wines can go back and put them in front. Whitlock looms large as usual.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Witts gets his hand to it. Anderson, Graham, got to go quickly. Time running out. Brown, they've worked it well.
The Seagulls with a late chance.
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Seagulls did a lot right in that quarter, but inaccuracy in front of the sticks hurt them. It's still the most important stat in footy, so they'll need to straighten up. But they could also help themselves by constructing some easier opportunities.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Rao. They've put themselves under pressure. Wines. Through the centre square he goes. They cannot keep him quiet. Collins. Stripped of it. Ugle-Hagan. That is going very close. Not close enough.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Noble to bring it back in. Powell can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good thinking and good execution too. Away he goes. Clever kick. Humphrey in the clear on centre wing. Noble. You asked for it. You got it. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Witts has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Graham. Bergman saw that coming. The Seagulls guarding the corridor. Bennett takes an excellent grab. Brown has found some space. The defence has fallen down. Reed, that's good work rate. They've picked their way through. Can't hang on under close attention. Aliyah receives a clever hand pass. It's not a fair fight. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Seagulls have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Rao competing fiercely. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Witts has got on top. Graham, Rao gets his kick despite the heat. Powell, Anderson, dangerous to leave on his own. They've got them on the overlap. This is good ball movement. The Seagulls look well drilled. Miller, he's taken a beauty.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Seagulls having a good patch. McAndrew wins it. Edwards winds. He'll pump them into attack once more. Whitlock. This might roll through. It's a goal.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
One kick game again. McAndrew with a deft tap. Drew winds. He's everywhere at the moment. Collins wins it back. Great mark. Neat little worm burner. Rao works hard to present. Miller. O'Brien got a fist in. Worrell taken to ground. They're tackling with venom today. Witts with the tap. Rao. Anderson. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. King lurking menacingly. This should be a formality. No! He's left the fiberglass wobbling, and that is a poor miss.
A golden opportunity, and he's blown it. You can see how annoyed he is with himself.
Trying to catch them out. Aaliyah with a chance to run. Charlson has found some space. That's good vision. Jones makes position. Well played. Doesn't often waste it. Keys in the clear. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Peatling. Useful hand pass. Going for territory. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Probing ball. Farrell gathers. Closed him down. The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with great intent. McAndrew wins it. Edwards. They've given it back. He's so good in close. Advantage paid, and away they go. Anderson takes the hand pass. Tries a safe ball. Keys in some space on the wing. Searching kick. O'Brien couldn't reel it in. Brown mops that one up. Anderson, Rioli, Hewland. Burn-Jones read it well. Can he find a teammate? No one can mark. Reed absorbs the pressure. That's a shocker.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. You can't question his commitment. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
According to some of these fans, all we have to do is kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Reed, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
Farrell tasked with the kick in. Aaliyah pushes into space and receives the footy. Burn-Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. This might well cost them a goal. Can he hit a target? Aaliyah is there in defence. That's skillful. The kick is precise. He's been quiet. Edwards. He's been busy so far. Charlson working hard and being rewarded. Thumped away. Humphrey needs to be quick. Bennett marks on centre wing. Tidy ball. Aaliyah thwarts them again. What can they generate? Quality delivery by foot. Sizes up what's ahead. That's well played. Drew, Farrell, by hand. Good tackle. Kicks to space. Foot race on the wing. Miller showing some pace. Reed. That one was always his. They might be caught out on the turnover. Who was he aiming for? Feeling the heat. Keeps it low. Bouncing ball. Rioli in no man's land. Adams. He's under close attention. He's besieged. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Anderson, Miller, leading from the front.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Can't take it. He'll be sore in the morning. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Witts wins it down like Batman and Robin. King. He's generally a good kick. Time to turn on the Jets. Humphrey met solidly. He's kicked it the wrong way. Miller only knows one way.
Hewland, we've seen that before.
Charlson. Peatling has eyes only for the footy. Drives it inside the forward 50. The Seagulls under great pressure. Ballard throws it on the boot.
Hewland,
all on his own. Careful ball movement. That's a good option, and this looks promising. McAndrew with the intercept mark. Well done. He just keeps racking up disposals. Berry on a lead. King has it now on centre wing. Bennett comes free in the tackle. The Tigers have won it back.
Is anyone home?
Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
McAndrew with the tap. Drew, he doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Tigers have reclaimed the lead late in the first half. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Rao, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Uses the non-preferred. Loose ball on centre wing.
He's escorted the footy over the line.
McAndrew.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Witts with the tap. Graham. Anderson knew where the help was. Bennett in the right spot. King marks. Will he go the bomb? Good kick. Humphrey is the target, and he marks.
We've already had 4 lead changes. Is this the 5th?
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
That wasn't a difficult shot, but he got it all wrong. He'll be looking for a chance to make amends.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Aliyah can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Keys. Charlson. To no one in particular. Big tackle laid. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. McAndrew with a deft tap. Edwards. Berry. Good build-up. He's stopped in his tracks. Squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Tigers having a great patch. Charlson has charged into space. The Tigers have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Tigers will not care one bit that this game has been dour and lacking in goals. They're in front, and that's all that matters. So expect them to continue to bring the hard, defensively minded edge that's earned them this lead.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
The big men fly. Rao, Graham, gathers. Witts made the footy his. Gets his kick despite the heat. Miller, advantage paid. Anderson to give them the lead. He's done it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Seagulls have responded to the challenge. Witts with a deft tap. Anderson read it best. Graham. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Seagulls are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Witts has rucked tirelessly. Anderson, Graham, good thinking and good execution too. Can they get another one? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Burn-Jones. What can they build here? He's hit up the lead. Slowing it down. Searching kick. The Tigers moving the ball well. But spills out in the tackle. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Alia making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Reed, he's put it through.
There was little in it at half-time, but it looks a very different game now.
The Seagulls have had a great patch. Witts continues to have his way. Anderson. Jones gets to it first. Gives it everything. Who's front and centre? Berry just shoveled it out. Keys cannot be deterred. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. Witts is teaching him a lesson. Wines. Ugelhagen. Dangerous to leave on his own. Jones. Keys. That's a big play.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Tigers are back in business. O'Brien, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Edwards knew the tackle was coming. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. O'Brien with a deft tap. Drew, Edwards. The team physios will be working overtime. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Rao, he's so good in close. Anderson runs onto it. Delivers it inside 50. Lace out. Great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Burn-Jones in the clear. Tidy ball. Jones taken to ground. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. O'Brien, the winner there. Drew, Edwards. Noble got a fist in. Hewland, Witts. He's been accosted. We've got another stoppage. Witts, he's worth his weight in gold. Graham running in support, kicking for his first. The Tigers have a chance to push back now. Goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. Edwards has found some space. Farrell working hard and being rewarded. Clever kick. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Keys makes good contact. Greenwood trying to find a path. Navigated the traffic. Brown runs to 40 and hammers it home.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. O'Brien wins it down. Edwards, Berry, Rioli. They must be sick of the sight of that. They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Miller blasts away. That's well played. The Seagulls are bringing great energy. Petrarca, this is good footy. Witts has worked hard to present. Delivers it inside 50. Berry takes an excellent grab. I've liked his game today. Reed trying to bring the Crummers into play. Burn-Jones onto it in a flash. Hurried kick goes very wide. Drew read it well and claims the mark. Can he be the fire starter? The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Reed in the clear on centre wing. Rioli, you can see their confidence growing. O'Brien is there in defence. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Drew pushes into space and receives the footy. Petrarca managed to get out despite the tackle. Rioli, Brown gets to the front spot and can line them up. Great play. Reed has it within range.
The Seagulls have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. A behind.
I'd prefer to see them take a bit more time and try to construct easier shots at goal. That was a low percentage shot.
He's off. Burn-Jones, all on his own. Can he find a teammate? It's a dreadful mistake. Tries a safe ball. Miller marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Reed, here's real danger now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Burn-Jones can keep it moving. Brown, again with the superior judgment. Golden opportunity here.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Tigers are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Tigers will need to respond. It's being put to them. Witts is giving him a bath. Petrarca, good tackle. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Edwards, Butters. Adams doing what he does best. Andrew. He's copped one high. Careful with the kick. What can they muster from the back half? Lowers the eyes. This is good ball movement. Hewland is released by the handball. Edwards. They desperately need a goal. Peatling couldn't complete the mark. King reads the play so well. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. He's had little impact so far. He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Tigers will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Wits, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. McAndrew slaps it out. Edwards, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. Wits has had his measure today. Graham, Anderson. Brown takes a beauty.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
He's absolutely butchered a gilt edge opportunity. It's a horrible feeling.
Trying to catch them out. Burn-Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. Farrell on a lead. What's he got on offer? Jones. The Tigers are good with their hands. He'll feel that one. Murray. Time to turn on the Jets. Jones closed him down. Burn-Jones. He's got support. Edwards normally delivers. Powell with the intercept mark. The Seagulls have turned a half-time deficit into what should be a match-winning lead. They went up a gear in that quarter. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Tigers are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Wits has been dominant in the ruck. Anderson has a real turn of pace. Gee, they're playing well.
He's been inaccurate today. Can he make amends here?
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Tigers need more from their key players. McAndrew, a rare win. They cannot keep him quiet. Who's got the wheels? He's wrapped up. Gets a kick away. Anyone's ball. Burn-Jones. Not a lot of positives today. Rioli. We've seen that before. Foot race on the wing. They might be caught out on the turnover. The Tigers haven't been inside 50 for a while. Collins is cool under pressure. McAndrew spoils. Noble, a bit of a panicked handball. That's poor play. Berry. Peatling has a vice-like grip.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Collins works hard to present. The Seagulls have winners everywhere. Noble with a chance to run. Can he hit a target? That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've found the magic formula. The kick was misdirected. Charlson turned over. They're huffing and puffing. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Bergman desperate to win it back. Cops some unwanted attention. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. Charlson has found some space. Burn-Jones gives it everything. Hewland with the big fist. Absorbs the pressure. The Seagulls are giving them nothing. Wits continues to have his way. Hewland. Anderson. Good handball. King. They're irrepressible at the moment. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
No trouble at all.
The Seagulls have got it in the bag now.
The Tigers are looking disorganised. McAndrew, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Drew, Berry, Butters, Edwards. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Collins is proving hard to pass. Not a lot of space to work with. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Powell to bring it in. They're a pleasure to watch. That's a useful ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Seagulls are red hot at the moment. He's suddenly a popular man. Rioli is proving very difficult to pass. Greenwood doesn't often waste it. They might be out here. Anderson going for territory. Butts making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Aaliyah. Who's front and centre? Charlson looking to peg one back. Good disciplined defence. Powell. The Seagulls are playing some great footy. Witts got to the right position and hung on. Manages to find a teammate. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Charlson plucks another contested mark. Can he finish it off?
Straightforward, you would think.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Wow, that's not easy to do.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Noble, tasked with the kick in. Powell, all on his own. Humphrey presents in space. The Seagulls continue to do as they wish. Not sure what the idea was there. Peatling, Charlson. Humphrey is calm in a crisis. Noble takes the hand pass. Petrarca, that's good work rate. Graham uses the body well. Hacking it forward. Punched away. Murray knew where the help was. Farrell. Graham wins it back. Great mark. Delivers it inside 50. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Reed. Humphrey attracted a crowd. He's besieged. They've bottled it up. Witts has rucked tirelessly. Petrarca. Graham running in support. King takes the mark and can extend the margin.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. McAndrew, the winner there. Edwards, Drew, plays on. Good work rate. Jones, they're giving them nothing. King, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Noble, in some space on the wing. Tidy ball. McAndrew, he's been quiet. Honours the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Collins got a fist in. Miller, terrific forward pressure. Throws it on the boot. Collins. They're leading them a merry dance. Jones takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? Whitlock. Here's real danger now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
This time maybe. No.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Powell with the footy. Collins can keep it moving. Good kick. He's hit up the lead. The Tigers have no answers. Well played. Graham just had to get it out. Peatling runs onto it. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Collins normally delivers. Bennett working hard and being rewarded. Powell just trying to get it forward under pressure. Poor footy there. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Worrell has charged into space. Butters has got off the chain. Clever kick. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? He will surely make this count.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Noble heads wide with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? The kick is precise. If you're not a believer in this side, you should be. Rao in the clear. Quality delivery by foot. Rioli receives a clever hand pass. The Seagulls finishing strongly. McAndrew picks it off. That's poor kicking. They're moving the footy well here. Drew, bad error there. Penetrating ball. Burn-Jones will bail his team out again. It's been that kind of day for them. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Rao has found some space. They're playing like champions. Graham finds himself unattended.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Berry, Drew, what can he do with it? Squeezes the kick. Keys drops into the hole and marks.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The Seagulls have put together a seriously impressive start to the season, and today was an exemplary performance. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Seagulls were terrific in close today, and it enabled them to generate a significant inside 50 differential. They also controlled the tempo, moving the footy quickly when the opportunity presented, but they were prepared to maintain possession and be patient when necessary. This is a well-rounded